Linda, why do you think that, I don't know if you saw the debate or not, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Queensland time, 5 o'clock our time, busy, mightn't have seen it all. But Palaszczuk for an hour basically was all about COVID, all about the borders. Now, that might be the number one issue for a certain group of voters, but when you're applying for 4 years more of power, at some point, don't you have to broaden the message out from that?
Look, it's going to be a close election, there's no doubt about that, and full credit to Deb Frecklington, who I think has done a good job to drag her really record low popularity levels, slightly up, and the party is polling better than it was. So credit to her there. But Annastacia Palaszczuk, understandably, is going to be running on her record. She's going to be saying to Queenslanders, we have done a great job, and they objectively have, of running Queensland during a global pandemic. The Queensland economy is going well, people are safe from the pandemic, and she's got every right to stand in front of the Queensland people and say, you should re-elect me to keep doing this good job. You should trust me because I've done a good job for you, and you should vote me in on that basis. I think it's a completely reasonable and sensible platform. And you're seeing, in fact, Liberal and Labor premiers around the country saying the same thing when they're elected as an incumbent and getting record high popularity as a result. So I think it's a smart strategy from Palaszczuk. I think it's the best strategy to take her to victory on Saturday. I wish her all the very best. And of course, a particular big shout out to Jackie Trad, who I definitely hope holds her seats. And she's under a sharp attack from the Liberals who are preferencing the Greens.
A dart straight to my heart, but anyway, there you are. Evan, I think, of course, she's only got scare. She's only had scare for months. She realised it. Worst unemployment rate in the country. Cameron Dick, their treasurer, in my view, Dick by name, Dick by nature, has promised a higher unemployment rate by December, the worst unemployment rate in the country till the middle of the year. They had no record to run on that they didn't have a state budget. They put it off until after the election.
I don't doubt those issues, but I have to say I've been watching these debates on Sky. They're a very good format for a very long time. I do think Annastacia Palaszczuk probably just pipped Frecklington because she managed to keep the political issues on COVID and the LNP's costings. I think Frecklington probably won the debate in Central and North Queensland from those people watching because she kept talking about a vision. She kept talking about expanding the Bruce Highway and the Bradfield scheme and things like that. But one thing I was tearing my hair out about is the fact there's now a bipartisan policy on border closures. They've both got the same policy that to trust the chief medical officers. When if Deb Frecklington had stuck to their guns, I think the popularity has dried out from this border issue. It's getting towards Christmas. People want certainty, and there should at least be one person on the ballots that's saying we're going to open the economy up. And thank goodness for Peter Beattie the other day.
Well, I think what's going to happen in terms of the borders is that Dr. Jeanette Young is the one who gets the last say on all of this. She gets it, I think, the day before the election. Don't be surprised if it stays closed, but everyone, regardless of who wins, opens at December 1. It'll be open by December 1, all right?